Hey everyone, it's Melinda with Tailored and Teal, and I am finally back with a new video. This is going to be a what sold video of sales from April 1st through April 30th of 2024, but in actual reality, it's just for the first week of April. My mom is going through a health journey right now, and unfortunately, we had a little bit of a detour the last week that I was there. I only was supposed to be there for 3 weeks, and I ended up being there for almost a full month. So with that being said, I will try to get a video up as much as I can, but things could change in an instant, and I'll need to head to Pennsylvania to help take care of her or transition or whatever is going to happen. But I did want to get a video out for you. I do try to do these videos every 2 weeks on my channel, but since I was gone for most of the month, it's just going to be the whole month of April in one video. So I had no sales on Mercari, no sales on Curtsy. I did have 3 sales on Poshmark. The first one was a new with tags LuLaRoe Sarah geometric open front duster. It was a long cardigan. This has been listed for over 4 years. I sourced it off of ThreadUp. I knew that some of the cardigans, especially the longer ones from LuLaRoe, sold better, but this one just apparently wasn't desirable. So it sat for a while, but it finally sold for $22 with discounted shipping. Next up is a vintage Danny and Nicole brown pleated front blazer. This was super cute, very tailored, and very professional looking. It was a free to me item. My mom gave it to me quite a while ago, and it finally sold for $15 with no discounted shipping. And the last sale on Poshmark was a new with tags vintage Partners by Mervyn's fabric striped wide leather buckle belt. This came out of one of my Shop Goodwill belt unboxings, and it sold for $10 with no shipping discount. So of my 3 Poshmark sales, I had $47 in sales, $10.35 in fees, one shipping discount of $2.02, giving me a profit of $34.63. And my average sales price for each item that sold was $15.67. Next up, moving on to eBay, where I had 8 sales. The first sale was a Club Monaco black 100% silk flared and sheer sleeve blouse. It was a size large. I did use the keywords witchy and goth. This came out of a mystery boxing of swap meet leftovers from my friend Courtney over at Magnolia Thrifts. My cost of goods was very low, under $1 for each of the items in those boxes, and it sold on an offer of $10. There were some condition issues, mostly like in the armpits. Someone had sewed down the buttons on the cuffs. Like there were a few things that was wrong with it. So even though it was 100% silk, I was willing to let it go because I paid so little for it. Next up is a Victoria Emerson clear and blue flecked crystal faceted beads leather wrap bracelet. So this was one of those bracelets that you wrapped around several times, and then there was a little button that you could attach to close it. This came out of one of my various jewelry unboxings. I do not remember which one at this point, and it sold for $14. Next up is a pair of shoes that I picked up from my local Salvation Army just a few months ago. Unfortunately, they sat for a while because I just had a lot of stuff going on with life, but I listed them and they sold about a week later. So get your stuff listed if you can. It was a pair of Samuel Hubbard black leather, the Anytime T-strap Mary Jane shoes. They were a size 8. I did use the keyword Y2K because it very much reminded me of like chunky Doc Martens back in the day, the sandal version. And these were in excellent condition. They had one small scuff on the leather, but like the bottoms looked like no one had ever really worn them. And if they did, maybe once or twice. This is a new to me shoe brand. I certainly had never heard of it before I found these shoes, but surprisingly, the sell-through rate and how much you can get for the shoe resale is actually pretty decent. These sold for $35, and I believe that was an offer that the customer sent to me. Next up is a Miss London Tobacco or Camel Brown full zip utility jacket. This came out of my Cozy Threads outerwear box for women. I've had all of the coats from this box listed for over 1.5 years, It sold for $11, and either that was an offer the customer sent to me or I sent that out. I cannot remember at the moment. That was over a month ago. Next up is a Zenergy by Chico's beige crochet linen blend sleeveless midi dress, size 1, which Chico's does vanity sizing, so a 1 equals a size medium. I did pay up for this dress. I paid full price of $9.99, but I had a lot of things going for it. The crochet, it was very beachy, would have been perfect for like a summer vacation or even a beach wedding. And it sold for $29.74, which was my full asking price after my 15% off sale that I was running. And I made over $16.81 on the dress. Next up was a vintage Applause by JCPenney ivory lace adjustable strap full slip dress. It was a size 40. It was 100% nylon. This was a free to me item and it sold for $16.99. Next up, we have a lot of magazines. This was April, May, and June of 1944 Ladies' Home Journal magazines, and they sold for $25.49. And then the last item was an item that I picked up at a yard sale about 2 years ago. It was a woven oval wicker basket, rustic primitive farmhouse storage serving or a catch-all, and it sold for $9.75. I only paid $1 for it, so I ended up making over $10 and change in profit. So of my 8 eBay sales, I had $151.97. I made a shipping profit of $27.46. My fees were $37.52, giving me a profit of $141.91. And my average sales price for each item that sold was $19 even. And now for my total sales from April 1st through April 30th of 2024, I had 11 total sales on 2 different platforms. I made $198.97 in sales. There was $22.43 in fees. My cost of goods was $31.62, giving me a profit of $144.92. My cost of goods for each item that sold was $2.87. Thank you so much for being patient with me while I navigate this health journey with my mom. I will eventually tell you all what's going on, but just for my family's privacy, we kind of just wanted to keep it under wraps for now, but know that I am going back and forth to help caregive for her. So hopefully things will be looking a little better soon. Thank you for tuning in and watching this video. And as always, thank you for the support and the understanding through this hard time that my family is going through. And hopefully I'll have a video up for you soon. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye.